take two. I don't know what the heck happened, but it happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it happened. Nice. I gotta figure out why. Yeah, that should be loose. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. That's better. Oh, this is ethanol. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be back. You don't want to add too much of this stuff, all right? So when you get this pipe dope, fish stick, you get this pipe dope, right? You don't want to put too much. If you put too much, I just do this so the threads don't, lock up and mar. You just want a little bit, all right? Just a little, because if you put too much of that on there, what happens, it'll displace that O-ring, and that's what you don't want. So I'm going to go ahead and screw this in and out a couple of times. That's why women like mechanics. See how it coats them threads? Do that a couple of times. So you get that going on, right? Then you run it on down. That'll be just right, I think. Yep. Just right. And I'll coat these pretty good, as long as they don't get into the pump itself. Hey, One-Eyed Cat, what's up, man? The Don is in the house. Hey, man, long time. Rob, how many fuel pumps this car needs, huh? How many fuel pumps you think the bad mama jama needs? See, it's a street car. See the roll cage? It's a street car. See? Oh my God. Why do people do this, right? They'll buy a brand new HellCat and they'll strip it down to nothing. Why don't they just buy a wrecked one? Look how beautiful that is, though. Man, that's nice. Yeah, streetcars, baby. I just put 3 fuel pumps in here. I got 3. What is that? A 520, 3 520 pumps or something like that. Yeah, stupid. Oh my gosh. This guy needs 3 fuel pumps, right? Gotta go to put this in. Come to find out, it's the fuel lines are pinched between the frame. I mean, which is fine. I mean, you know, it happens. I just hope he wasn't thinking he needed 3 fuel pumps because he was running out of fuel. Hopefully he just needs it because he's actually going to use them. And I mean, it's going on a progressive system, so guess it'll be all right. Running ethanol as soon as I pulled the fuel lines. You smell it. Hell, you can smell it just by pushing the car in the shop. Purple Ewa. Wow. Abril. Hello, Miss Purple. How are you? I got purple. That's purple. That's purple. My day just got a lot better. All right, let's see if I can cross thread this. All right, let me see if I can cross thread this and really make a mess of things. Dina, hello. I hope the internet holds up. The internet is kind of spotty here. Gosh, trying to get the right angle of the dangle here. Full send. Full send. Rob, I sure hope you can make it to the No Name Nationals this year. That would be that'd be awesome. I just ordered custom pistons for the Durango. That was $1,200. I said, you know what? No one makes the piston I want. All right. You know, you just want something specific, right? No one makes it. And then they look at you cross-eyed when you tell them that you want a dual quench. Like, huh? Well, the LS doesn't have a dual quench. I don't care about no damn LS. I'm running a Dodge, you know. I don't know. Well, no one makes a for the Dodge unless you get a flat top. And if you get a flat top, that's 12 to 1. So, yep. I have a custom piston being made as we speak. And yeah. I get the final say on it. He's going to draw it up. He's got like 3 designs. He's going to draw it up. And I'm going to give him the yay or nay on the design. Hold on, I got to go grab a pry bar. I'll be back. That's another reason why I add the goop to the threads. We start messing with these threads, these aluminum threads, and start galling them, it just gets harder to work on. See, look at my pry bar. Isn't it fancy? Look at that. Cross tip. Cross tip pry bar, I call it. Oh, crap. The Don. Don, you still there? How's it hanging, man? Huh? Ah, my gosh. It's crazy. See, yeah, you don't want to gall them threads, right? Look how easy that was, right? Easy. Yeah. So yeah, I just I ordered a custom set of pistons, and you know, my pockets are a little lighter. You know, that Dodge tax. You know, that's seems like Icon doesn't know what dual quench means. So and then they get the rings that I want. Oh my God, the rings. The rings, holy cow. The piston rings, right? So if I was to get a set of Icons, right, that doesn't have a dual quench, right, doesn't have what I want. Hold on, I gotta do an ooga dooga. Doesn't have what I, oh damn. I just cut myself pretty good too. That there's pretty sharp. Oh yeah, that bit right in. I love it. Battle scars. So if I get the Icon piston, right? Icon makes a decent piston. They're okay. I mean, I'd use them in a street car, you know. Mild race. But you order the Icon, I got, when I first built the engine, it was like $400 for a set of pistons. It was cheap. Actually, I think I got the set of pistons for $300 with the rotating assembly. So anyways, pistons now are $500-600, right? Oh, you guys see that? You guys see what's happening here? You guys see that? After all that, it's gonna do me like that. Jesus. Ron, put some street rubber on my aluminum slots. 235 6014s, Cooper Cobras. Even they look fatty. Nice. See, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Being a mechanic. So I'm going to explain to me what being a mechanic is. You know what I told them? Up, down, in, out, tighten, loosen, repeat, lift, lower. That's it. That's mechanic life in a nutshell. That's mechanic life. So, all right, back to the Icon pistons. You know, like we want $600, right? Then you ordered a ring pack. The ring pack, wow, oh my gosh, they want $500 for a ring pack. A ring pack. You can get the pistons with rings, $600, but a special ring pack, the ring pack I want, the ring pack I specify, the ring pack I want to run, right? $600. So I was like, well, that's $1,200. I got to thinking, and I was like, if I order a custom set of pistons from somebody, I will name nameless right now because it's a deal that I got. And let's just see. Oh yeah, that's nice. So yeah, the ring pack I want with custom pistons costs just as much. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I just get a custom piston and get what the hell I want? Because that's what I want. And I'll tell you what, no one else has. And I like when nobody else has it. Makes me feel special. So, yeah. I'll have the only set of double quench dish pistons for a stroker Dodge on the planet. Because this company said, we ain't never did anything like that. And it's a big company. So, we'll see. If it works, it works. If it don't, well, I would have still spent $1,200 on a set of pistons no matter what. So, but the LS don't have a, I don't care. That's a different engine. I'll tell you what though, the engine doesn't run like I want it to, I'm gonna go LS. That's that. That is that. All right, let's see. Here's pump number 1. Click. I hope the purple Lewa is still there. Just makes me happy. Here's pump number 2. Click. And here's the third pump. The pump I see how beautiful that is. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. Click. I'll have to hook these up later. We'll see. Oh my gosh, it's so crowded in here. Streetcar. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I got it pretty good. Hold on. Medic. Medic. Yeah. Yeah, it's split. I can make it talk. Hold on. I gotta wash my dick beater, so hold on. All right. Oh yeah. Nothing like warm water. All right, so I'm gonna have a snack here, all right? What's the chat say? Scrub it twice and baby it for a week. Medic! Medic! There you go. Here, let me give you a taste here. Look at that, huh? I'll tell you what, I do like this interior. I do. Oh, purple you are. So yeah, look at this. Mm-hmm. Nice, all custom. Honeycomb inlays. You got the holly injection. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. This is G-Body Shop. G-Body Shop. Look at this Bama Jamma. Thank you. Look at that. That there's thick. That is thick. Right there, that's a lot of rubber. Right there, that's 10 inches, right? That's 10 inches. All right, and I'm not joking either. Look at that. That's 16 inches of rubber right there. Bam. Street cars. All street cars. What sidewalls? Yeah. You know, the wheels, right? The wheels look nice. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like the wheels. It's the tires. The tires need more of a sidewall. I don't like the thin sidewall stuff. Another street car. I just got done putting in the radiator. Power steering. I gotta get that back on. Power steering hose, fuel, tune it. Yeah. Street car. Street El Camino. There, look at that. That grill right there, that $1,200 grill. Set of pistons right there. That's 17 grand. Look at that. Beautiful. Look, I like the wheel, okay? I have to admit, I like it. Whether you like it or not, but this is what I would do differently. This sidewall, I wouldn't have a rubber band for a tire. I would want that sidewall like that. Just a little bit smaller wheel and a little bit taller, just so it has some squish, some give. Looks nice, don't get me wrong. Not my taste, but if it was a little taller sidewall, it'd be perfect. What a beautiful paint, look at that. See the purple? See the purple pearl? Very nice. Very nice indeed. So you see the purple on the edges? Real nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Street car. Door slammer. $400 horsepower. All right, let me tell you something. Everything in here, okay? 400 horsepower, right? $800, $1,800. I can't tell you that one. Almost 2. Less than 2. More than 2. $2,000. And actually, one of those cars is actually over 3,000. And actually, it's over 3,500. All right. I gotta lift up the car, and I have to look at if the lines are free underneath the car. and they're not pinched. If they're pinched, I'm probably going to have to undo what I did and think of something else, or just hammer away. Who is the charger? My friend. I can't tell you who the charger's it is. Chris B. Chris B. What's up? Chris. B. All right. Let's see if this line is free. Yeah, free balling. Here, you want to see a cool rear axle? Independent. Not anymore. It's an independent suspension made into a solid axle. How do you like them beans, huh? Yeah. Shout out, bam. Streetcar. That's streetcar. If the car drops, somebody becomes rich out of a car. Don't go there. Don't go there. Why you gotta be like that, Chris? Bro, I thought you were my crispy fry, huh? Why you gotta be like that? Calling the devil. Shouldn't call the devil, man. He always answers. Okay. I'm going to be making a loud noise, so I got to mute this. Janet, hello. Thumbtacks. Moderator time. Hold on, I got to mute it. Loud noise. Oh, shoot. You know what? Hey, EB. Bing Malaya. Malaya. EB. Well, shoot. I forgot something. It's too good true. Too good to be true. It went together too easy. Where's the purple EY at? Smoochies. Fish sticker. Smack that ass. There you go. Oh. Where are you? Fish sticker. Missing a hose. Missing a hose. One, two. Where's the third? Where's the third? Where's the third hose? This one goes here. That one goes there. What am I missing here? What goes here? Let's see if it's dirty. If it's dirty, nothing goes there, but I don't remember. Hero Jan. All right, so I'll remember. Doubt if you guys can see that, but hopefully, huh? Hopefully. Maybe. Huh? Okay, no, that's a dirty fitting, so nothing goes there. I don't remember taking anything out of there anyways. So, let's see, I got this one. This one. Actually, I should put some gooey on it. Should put some schmutz. Because schmutz always nice to go in smooth. Alright? They say you gotta spit on it. Here's the spit. Alright. Slides right in. Slides right in, Janet. put this tube together. Where is that? So one of the pipes fell and bounced somewhere. I just don't know where it bounced to, so I guess we'll come back to it. We'll come back to that. All right, I got the breather hooked up. I got the vent hooked up. I think there was, yeah, there's one more right here. Here we go. I thought there was one more. And then we got the canister. I gotta spit on it. Hold on, I gotta spit on it. Where's my spit? Here's the purple Ewell lube. There you go. Get that lined up. Oh my God, it slid right in. I mean, it just like fell in, like a hot dog in a hallway. Spit works every time. Oh, that's where I put that. I knew it would show up. All right, loud noises. I gotta mute it. It's a loud noise, all right? So. Yeah. Let's see who's all in the chat. Jasmine. Hello, JS. Well, I think it's JS Mixed Vlogs, all right? I think that's it. There's Janet 25 in there. Got the RMF. Purple Ewa in there. You got the High Road Jan. Glenn Abril, thank you. Janet 25. Bing my that EB. Crispy Fry. Tree Green. Tree Green. Mohammed Nikobak from Iran. Nice. Nice. How's Iran doing? 37 million thanks. All right. There's Rods, and Streetcars. Thank you. Don, the one-eyed cat on here. Thank you. Landon, if you're still there. Landon Custom Classics. Please don't fall. Oh, what's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, 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 oh. Ah, I see why it needs 3 fuel pumps. I see why he needs 3 fuel pumps. Oh, what's in the box? Ooh. Oh, what's in the box? Can't get all the spoils. This car's about ready to make some power, especially with that hoss on there. That's a big turbo. That's a big turbo. RMF. Put the Loctite. Got to put Loctite on everything. Yeah, those are, you know, that. Yeah, that's the outside noises. Crispy. Fishtika. Where's Ubi, huh? Where's Ubi Dooby? Ubi's busy. Hang tight, guys. I'll be back. All right. Shut this down for a minute, all right? So, civic sealing, modding, yeah, a lot. Give me about 10 minutes, okay? I'm sorry, but I gotta mute this, okay? You know what? I'm gonna end the live. Thank you all for stopping in here. Um, go to someone else's live. Help support them. Chris B. Thanks, brother. Hey. All right, I'm gonna end it. Thank you all. Until next time, I'll put my phone on charge. And until next time. My gosh, look at all these wrinkles. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah. Alrighty. Good night.